Only one step ahead of heartbreak, one step ahead of misery. One step is all I have to take backwards to be the same old fool for you I used to be. I'm only...
What's going on, people?
Welcome to the Running Gun Podcast.
This is like the third intro we've done, so forgive us if we sound a little deflated right now. We're having technical issues, technical difficulties. So it's like the third time we're doing this.
Yep.
We've run out of coffee and hot chocolate.
But we're going to get this through anyway.
My soul hurts.
Because we doing this for you. For the people.
I guess we're skipping college football playoff.
Well, I mean, we already got to it. And people on Instagram and Twitter already seen it.
Yeah, so we're gonna skip ahead in the list. What's
we got FAMU's new coach, Willie Simmons.
Okay.
So, you knew about the end of the Florida Classic, right?
They lost.
They lost and they were winning the game 24-10.
What did I say to you before that game?
You didn't say anything.
No. All right, like 2 games before.
I don't know. What did you say? That was like...
I said to you that any game that they would be winning in, they're going to find some way to lose it.
Honestly, and that's very true because they do not know how to finish. Very true. Honestly, I've been saying it since the end of Earl Holmes' era in Tallahassee. When this team learns how to finish, that's when they'll be good again. Because not only did you lose a lead, you lost a lead against a team...
Convincingly.
You lost a convincing lead that you should have, and you would have, honestly, you should have won the game by more.
You're like the Falcons of college football.
Not even the Falcons. You're literally like the Sandlot. The ultimate long shots. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to get this off my chest. I'm going on Twitter to talk. I'm going back on Twitter to talk about this because
he's going on. Why? What do you? All right. While he's doing that crap, pass me the list because this is I don't.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be.
He's gonna tweet while we're podcasting.
Not even gonna tweet. Don't worry. You're gonna see this.
God.
You're gonna see. Hold on. We're gonna talk about this.
We're not on. Why are we?
We're back live.
Why are we?
Twitter. So yeah, like I was saying, FAMU's new coach Willie Simmons.
He put us live.
I like the idea that they brought him in. How do you feel about getting Willie Simmons? 21 and 13 at
Prairie View?
Prairie View ain't 21 and 13.
You don't even know where he comes from. You blacked out.
Where he was coming.
What's wrong with you?
21 and 13 at Prairie View over the course of 3 seasons. He's the reason they got a $61 million facility. What do you think about him?
I like it.
They also got a commercial for him.
He deserves a commercial. The team doesn't. I'm under the proponent that you don't get nothing unless you start winning. So, they ain't getting nothing for a while.
Very true, very true. They need to win. Honestly, too, and here's the thing about it. Like I said, when you win, you'll get more money in your pocket. You get more money for scholarships. And you can help build up your university. And that's what winning the Celebration Bowl do. I asked my mom, who is an alumni of Florida A&M, as well as I know your mom is too. How far out do you think they are from a Celebration Bowl bid? She said about 5 to 7 years. Then I spoke to a credible source and I asked them, how far out do you think they are from a Celebration Bowl bid? He's like, honestly, not that far. They really just need a good coach that'll push them. They didn't have that with Alex Wood. It's like, you got your point. But at the same time, too, then I asked another credible source, The Bug, who was on our show here.
Oh, my God.
This is very interesting. I think you'll agree with it. He said it himself. They are not in good enough shape. They don't resemble the old FAMU swagger of winning games and knowing the game's already won before they step on the field.
See, this is the problem though. Too much trying to live off legacy here. Too much trying to live off FAMU history steeped, blah 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 blah. Win games now. That's all that matters. Win games now.
You have to.
Win games now. Doesn't matter how you do it, who you do it with, or however you do it.
Very true.
Win games now. That's all that matters. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
But I'm gonna say one thing for you.
Jeez.
Willie Simmons is now the highest paid coach in HBCU football. $300,000 over the course of 5 years.
That's it.
You gotta think about it like this. For an FCS coach in the HBCU football world, that's a lot.
Is that?
Yes. Think about it, he's the highest paid coach. It must be.
Sounds a little weak to me.
It is weak because think about it. HBCUs don't have the same funds as an Alabama or a Florida State or a Texas A&M, as we can sure enough see.
You so petty. Come on. You're so petty.
I'm not
Come
trying
on.
to sound bad about it, but am I wrong?
I guess you're right. Whatever. Okay.
I mean, exact. So I mean,
Get to your point. Get to your point.
My thing is, see, there's a couple things I asked for on my Christmas list this year. Is I know you did it with the Seahawks
Yeah.
and Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
I said I wanted 3 things to happen. FAMU and Southern be played annually. FAMU to contend for a MEAC championship and for the Bucks to at least be in the playoff contention.
Well,
in December.
They want your boy Gruden because they think he can do it.
I mean, yes and no.
We'll get there. We'll get there. I don't want to talk about that right now. Going down the list.
NFL playoff picture.
It's dark and it's dim. Next.
NFL playoff picture.
It's dark and it's dim. Next. It is dark and it's dim.
So, how do you feel about Jacksonville right now?
Dark and dim.
How do you feel about Pittsburgh?
Even darker and dimmer.
New England?
Dark and dim, but it's just because I hate them.
Philly?
Definitely dark and dim. Tell me that's not dark and dim. Just tell me that's not dark and dim.
I'm not going to tell you it's dark
All
and
right,
dim.
dark and dim.
Because in reality, Carson Wentz is down.
Dark and dim.
Nick Foles.
Nope, dark and dim. I got this section. Dark and dim. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep asking. Keep asking.
LA Rams.
Slightly less dark and dim.
Minnesota Vikings.
Slightly lesser dark and dim.
New Orleans Saints.
Dark and dim.
Who from the NFC South's 2 teams are getting in the playoffs? Or will they both get in?
No,
Falcons
they're not
and-
both getting in.
Falcons and Panthers.
No.
Who's getting in?
Panthers.
I feel they already clinched that playoff spot.
Panthers. The Falcons, they. Oh, okay. Dude over here said Carolina.
Yeah.
If you're listening to the podcast right now, we also are live on Twitter again for the 7th time.
So I have to ask.
Carolina, yeah. I don't think the Falcons. They don't even deserve it. Honestly, it's like
You're right. They
FSU in the first college football playoff. But except for they're not finding ways to come back. They're just losing. They just lose.
They don't look very impressive.
They look like they're playing FSU at that time every time they have a lead.
Very true. No, here's my other thing.
All right, what's up?
One
more.
Do you think the Titans deserve to be in the playoffs?
Yes.
In the wild card?
Yes. Not a division, but wild card, yes.
Okay. What about Seattle?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that they're...
All right. I'm going to say as a Seattle fan, yes. Okay? I'm going to say as a Seattle fan, always. But really, if we break it down, I mean, that offensive line is still bad. That offense is just bad, except for Russell Wilson, who is an MVP candidate.
They need a running back to go along with.
They
him.
need a
Like
offensive line.
That too.
They need an offensive line.
I'm a Seahawks fan.
You don't have to
think
say hold
it's
up.
happening.
You just look while you're talking. Come on, bro.
I mean, my bad.
Come on, bro.
I mean, hey, he's a Seahawks fan
on,
too.
bro. I know. I read it.
Oh, okay.
I read it
All right.
because I'm good like
Go
that.
ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
then.
good like that.
Go ahead on there.
Just a little playful banter between. Quit touching the mic. Wow. Oh.
Go on, man. Go on.
This is like the 7th time
Go on.
Peeps has touched the mic.
Go on. Go on.
I forgot what I was saying now.
You said something. You talking about the Seahawks?
Seattle, offense is terrible. Russell Wilson, MVP candidate. The defense is fighting. I don't know why. Like, they're just infighting. Not Russell, damn it. Dang it. Richard Sherman is hurt. Okay, Bobby Wagner and Earl Thomas have a beef going on for no reason. Earl Thomas is talking to the Cowboys after they beat him, talking about when Seattle kicks me to the curb, come pick me up. I don't know what's going on with this team anymore. I love this team. I don't know what's going on with them anymore.
My thing is, a lot of people are saying like the Legion of Boom doesn't have that much more time left together.
Earl Thomas, obvious. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't want to be there anymore. Cam Chancellor just wants money. Richard Sherman, he's good, but he's not a superior lockdown corner. And then he got hurt. And there's no one at the other corner spot who is really worth mentioning.
You got the Griffin twin.
Okay. Is he worth mentioning in the Legion of Boom?
No.
Okay, then. All right. I win.
All right.
I win.
You win.
I win.
Also, two other news.
I love you, but I win.
Okay, so here's my thing. NFC Championship game. Who you got?
I don't know who you got.
Ah, man. Honestly, I want to say Rams. I want to say Rams and Saints, or like, it's gonna. I'm torn between the three. Like, I can't really say who's gonna. The three teams I can say that'll probably be there is the Saints, Vikings, or Rams. I'm sold on those three. One of those three are going to be in the Super Bowl. AFC side, I'd like to see a New England-Pittsburgh rematch. I'd even like to see Jacksonville sneak in there. But I don't think Jacksonville will survive a trip to Foxborough.
Rams, Vikings, Steelers, Patriots. Rematch.
Who wins in that rematch?
Steelers.
In Foxborough?
Steelers.
Oh.
In Foxborough. I don't care. Steelers.
You know, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think a lot of people are with you.
And the guy, to my guy on Twitter, we see you, and that's actually the next thing on the list. You said James Harrison.
Yeah, hey, that is the next thing. James Harrison.
He's good. He's good. I like this guy.
Did you hear about what the Steelers players said about him?
What'd they say?
They were trashing him. They were talking about basically he wanted to leave, so he left.
Really?
Yeah. See, my thing is, here's the thing. He wanted to play more. Mike Tomlin even said it too.
Well, he's that type of player. He has to play more. If he doesn't play more.
But see, here's the thing. Mike Tomlin was like, he's like that expensive car you don't drive very often. You leave him in the garage and you just show him off.
Yeah, pretty much.
But my thing is, the man wanted to play.
Let him play.
They waived him, and he's gone.
Especially since Shazier is down.
Yeah, he should have been playing since Shazier's down.
I mean, he's not technically an inside linebacker.
That's true.
But
That's
he's
true.
played for so long, and he knows the system probably like the back of his hand.
Very true.
And he's also such an athlete and freak of nature. You just plug him in.
Yeah. My thing is, what I'm more interested to see is have the New England like trainers and like strength and conditioning staff ever seen someone push that kind of weight.
As freakish as he is.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know.
But
Know their lives like that.
very true.
Maybe they knew Arnold Schwarzenegger.
We have to get out of here.
Get back to the chopper.
But yeah, do you think that? Because they asked Bill too. They said, do you think that James Harrison can give you some insight on what the Steelers do? And he was like, we're focusing on the Jets. We're focusing on the Jets.
We're on to the next week.
Yeah, that's what he was saying basically.
That's about 3 weeks ahead. We're not on to that week yet.
That's basically.
We're not on to that week yet. So.
But yeah, they talked to the Pouncey twin about it too. The Pouncey twin was like, well, he left and he wanted to leave. I'm like, dang.
I mean, I don't know. There's certain things that you say and certain things you don't say that I feel. I don't know. Do you trash talk your leader like that? I don't know. A former leader like that? I don't know. Like you just
He's one of like 8.
I just say respect your dude. Just be like there was just some stuff going on, you know. Keep it in the locker room. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah.
like a respect aspect to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And he's like one of 8 Steelers players with like Player of the Year honors. He's up there with Polamalu and Jack Lambert and Mean Joe Green.
And he has a ring.
He's got like 2.
He's got 2?
Because he was on the 05 team. He's been in the league about as long as Brady.
He's got 2 rings.
But he's
respect
younger than
that man.
Because he got one in 05.
Respect that man.
And he got one when they came here.
Respect that man.
Exactly. And he's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
You think?
I think so.
I don't know.
The
That's
man
for
had-
another argument.
The
That's-
man had the longest play in Super Bowl history.
I don't know. That's for another argument. For another one. Another day. Another run and gun podcast. What's next?
We got the New Year's 6 Bowls.
New Year's 6 bowls.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna hit quick. All right, we're gonna do these real quick, and then we're gonna take a little quick break.
So I was looking at the Orange Bowl and breaking it down last night. You got 2 quarterbacks here that have been turnover machines. And I think this game's going to come down to which QB makes the least amount of mistakes. Because you got Malik Rozier on one side, 25 touchdown passes, 11
Quick hits.
interceptions.
Be quick.
And then you got Hornibrook, 21 TDs, 15 interceptions. Who wins the game? Miami and Wisconsin.
I'm asking you.
Who do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, I got Miami.
I got Wisconsin. I was just fooling you. I knew the whole time. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna say who's playing, and then pick who's playing, who's winning, and why. Real quick.
Fiesta Bowl.
Because we got to take that break.
Saquon and that Wisconsin offense versus Washington's defense.
Penn State. Saquon. I like Saquon.
You know, I'm like you, and I also like Trace McSorley.
I also like Trace McSorley, yes.
26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
Good compliment.
Jake Browning's got 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
You don't have to say all that. Come on, man.
Cotton Bowl.
God,
You got Darnold versus Barrett.
Darnold versus Barrett. All right, look, I'm a big Sam Darnold fan. Is his name Sam?
Yeah, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold? Okay.
And then JT Barrett the 4th.
And I don't care. He plays for Ohio State.
Oh man.
I was a big Sam Darnold fan. I don't know what I am now. I haven't necessarily seen a USC game since the Fiesta Bowl last year.
Since the Rose Bowl?
Was it Rose Bowl?
Yeah, they beat Penn
Rose Bowl
State.
with Penn State. And I don't know. I feel as though
I feel like his defense is going to let him down.
he took a step back. I don't know. He kind of took a step back this year.
So you think he needs to come back?
He needs to come back. He's got to come back. He's going to come back. I got to be quick about this. I'm sorry. I'm messing
You're
up.
fine.
But I still picked. Who did I pick? I picked Ohio State.
Yeah, I think Ohio State.
I picked Ohio State because I just think that offense is too much.
Yeah.
Offense is just way too much. JT Barrett, as inconsistent and as much as I hate Ohio State. Did I tell you that my mom cheered for Ohio State?
In
Who were they playing? I can't even think of
Michigan?
Michigan. They were playing Michigan. My mom was cheering for Ohio State.
I mean, I knew Ohio State was going to win.
It was
But I was rooting for
close for a
Michigan.
while.
Yeah.
So, and then all of a sudden, all I hear is, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, what the heck is going on outside? And I come, and the TV's on, and Ohio State is winning and beating Michigan. I'm like, what?
Honestly,
You betrayed me.
he said, "Go blue."
I agree with you, bro.
Yeah.
I agree with
I'm
that
like,
guy.
yeah. See, there's the other one.
God.
Peach Bowl, underdog versus the SEC's runner-up.
Auburn and UCF.
Yeah.
Auburn.
Yeah.
Mostly
Honestly,
because they disrespected.
yeah, they disrespected Auburn.
They disrespected
when they
Auburn.
said Auburn's never seen speed like this, I'm just like, no, don't.
I
do
usually don't like to bring up the SEC class thing, but it's the SEC. They have.
that. My thing is, see, and that's the SEC's predicated on speed,
Exactly.
speed, and
They have.
and power, and that's what they
Exactly. And size.
And exactly,
And size.
Like I was watching. No, I'm not gonna relate to that. I'll save that for a later conversation.
I'll save that for a later date.
But yeah, I mean, I was when Killing said what he said. That just I was like, it's no,
Yeah.
you don't say stuff like that.
Oh, so that's it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
all right. Well,
We
we'll
already
be-
got to the NFL coaches on the hot seat.
we can't. Hold on, man. We gotta take the break.
Go ahead.
Gotta take the break,
Go
bro.
ahead then.
Yeah. Thanks for dropping by. We're at like the plus 20 mark. So we're gonna take a little quick break. We'll be right back after these sponsored messages. Hi. Do you ever dream of being a recording star?
I do.
Do you ever sometimes wonder if you have the talent to be a voice actor? Well, come on down to the shack. Here, our talented staff is going to help you reach your full potential on an audio recording. Even mix your own stuff. For only $20 an hour,
All right.
you can be the guy that you want to be. You can be the singer that you want to achieve. You can be the actor who could be in the next movie. If you want to reach us, make sure you hit us up at our email, DA.SA.
You spelled it wrong.
You spelt it wrong, man.
Spelled it wrong. What's wrong with you?
DA.SHAQK@gmail.com. Thanks for joining us. Flag on the Play Sports is back to you, man.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Jay Peeps from Flag on the Play Sports Talk, and right now you're listening to the Run and Gun podcast with me and JC.
JC, whoa.
Also, right before we get back, we want to let you know, check you in on a few things. Follow us on Facebook at Flag on the Play Sports Talk. Follow us on Instagram at Throw Flags. And follow.
don't forget that YouTube page.
Yep, don't forget the YouTube page. Check us out on YouTube, our new YouTube page as well. Also, too, follow us on Twitter at Penalty Talk. Thank you for listening.
Hey, man, if you need to hit us up, don't forget that too now.
Also, too, yeah, hit us up as well. Good thing you reminded me. Hit us up at our email, flagontheplaysports@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. Back to the Run and Gun podcast.
Your regularly scheduled morning.
Only one step ahead of heartbreak, one step ahead of misery. One step is all I have to take backwards to be the same old fool you I used to be.
So, Georgia is in the Rose Bowl for the first time.
That would be the best game. That would be the best game.
Honestly, I think it's the most slept on game, too.
I think it's slept on because everybody's so focused on Clemson, Alabama, Part 3.
Yeah.
But like it's that underrated game that's gonna have the winner coming out. I feel like the
Yeah.
winner's coming out no matter what.
The winner of the whole thing.
But for the college football, oh hey, welcome back to the podcast. We didn't even realize you were there. We're just over here picking our college football games for the playoff.
So, Alabama and Clemson.
Alabama, Clemson. I said Clemson because I hate Alabama. 1, 2.
But you got to respect them, though.
You still respect them, but I feel like that Auburn game showed chinks in their armor, and Clemson's gonna
They look very
exploit that.
un-Alabama-esque.
Un-Alabama. Yes, they did. They looked un-Alabama. They did.
But now, the other game over in Pasadena, I like Georgia.
To my man's in the
Yeah,
Twitter. To
yeah.
my man's in the Twitter.
I like Georgia because Honestly, I feel like the Oklahoma defense hasn't seen a 3-back attack like what Georgia's bringing with Swift, Chubb, and Michelle. And I think that's going to be the difference. And that's like downhill running. You could run a screen with Swift, and Swift could take it the distance. And I don't think Oklahoma's defense is ready for that.
I'm going to say it's going to be close.
Yeah, it is.
And
it is.
Baker Mayfield's going to keep him in it because he's just a dog like that. He's just going to keep him in.
You remember when Oklahoma played Clemson 2 years ago?
Yes.
In the semifinal.
Yes.
I think it's gonna go down like that.
It will be high scoring.
Yeah.
It's going to be high scoring.
Yeah.
But I picked Georgia to win everything. Bold prediction of the year.
I got Georgia winning this game. Honestly, I gotta wait to see who comes out of Alabama and Clemson before I can make my pick.
I went Georgia over everything. So hopefully they don't mess me up and
I'll say
do me wrong.
I'll say if Alabama and Georgia get together, I'm gonna say Georgia. I'm gonna say Kirby's gonna be that assistant.
Keep talking.
I'm gonna say Kirby's gonna be that pick, or he's gonna be that coach, that assistant.
Appreciate you, by the way, for liking that pick.
Keep talking. I'm gonna say Kirby's gonna be that assistant coach that finally gets Saban. Like everyone thought it was gonna be Jimbo that was gonna get Saban, but I think it's gonna be Kirby. I really do.
Yeah, I just feel like he has a better team. Especially once they got over, it seemed like they got over that demon that they couldn't really throw the ball.
Because it was Mark Richt's team.
No, I'm talking about this year.
Oh, well, yeah. Well,
They got over that not throwing the ball sort of thing. You know, they will only throw the ball like, 10 times a game, and we just run the devil out of somebody. Like, that's pretty much it.
Because that's what that's their bread and butter. That's their tradition.
Which is why they lost.
Exactly.
To,
Auburn?
Was it Auburn?
Yeah, the first
Yeah,
time
they lost to Auburn the first time.
Yeah.
And that's how they lost. They couldn't throw the ball. But once they came back and they ran into Auburn again, they said,
I came across a Georgia fan.
"Where my money?"
I came across a Georgia fan at the Florida Classic.
Yeah.
That said, I asked him. I said to him, "So, what happened with Auburn?" He said, "Honestly, we got the big head, but when we see him again, we'll beat him." He didn't say if. He said when.
That's real.
And sure enough, they got him.
That's real. I mean, everybody knew though. I didn't pick.
Oh, I got 15% left.
I didn't pick them to win, but everybody knew.
But yeah.
I almost fell.
I got you.
Isn't that wonderful?
That
it? That's it. That is it.
Yep. But
I got this. We're trying to charge his phone because it's gonna die.
Dun dun dun.
It's over.
It's over.
We're just gonna do the new orientation right there. Yeah. Plug that in. Wait, never mind, don't do it because you're gonna touch the mic. Stop touching the mic.
But yeah, man, I got Georgia on that side coming out. On the other side coming out, realistically, you probably won't know my pick until the day of the game, and I'll be live on Twitter. I'll be live on Twitter and Instagram.
Go bold, bro.
I'll be live on Twitter and Instagram.
Live your life 3 days at a time. What? Wait. When's the game? How far away the game is?
The game is on New Year's Day. Today's Thursday.
When's you? I don't know what date it is.
Man, if we had a calendar right now.
It's the 28th?
It's the,
28th.
Today's the 28th.
Today's the 20th. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Live your life. It would be the next week, right?
New Year's Day.
Live your life 9 days at a time.
New Year's Day's on a Monday because Sunday.
But the next game is next week.
The playoff is on New Year's Day.
But the next game is next week.
Yes.
So live your life 9 days at a time.
Very true.
Live your life 9 days at a time. Cleveland Browns, are we going back to... We'll mark it down, and we will answer that, all right?
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns, what they going to do with their top 2 picks. we'll just make a mental note because we don't have any pens here.
We don't.
Join us on Twitter. Well, they're not gonna know. They're not gonna know. Next time, join us on Twitter
Yeah,
if you want to ask us questions.
definitely. But let's get to NFL coaches on the hot seat. We talked to our buddy on.
Oh, we can do it after this.
Yeah, we can.
No, all right.
We talked to our buddy Skipper Pickle earlier on Instagram.
Good kid. Good kid.
Very good kid.
Good
Huge
kid.
follower of the page, by the way.
Good kid.
Shout out to him. That kid's a good kid.
All right. Wait, I almost said R.I.P. Skipper Pickle. It's been a tough year. I've been RIPing a lot of people. So,
Let me get to it. How you feel about John Fox?
he's
I'm
gone.
gonna just run through it.
I love him, but he's gone.
How you feel about Chuck Pagano? He's been there for a
I
while.
love him, but he's gone.
Yeah, remember he was there when Peyton's last year, I believe. Last year.
No, I thought he was brand new with Andrew Luck.
Nah, he was there for like Peyton's like last season.
No, that was
He's been there for a while. Because he was there when he had already been there when they drafted Andrew Luck.
No, I don't know. I don't think that's right, but he's gone.
Dirk Cutter.
Gone. For who? I'm pissed, but gone.
Hugh Jackson.
They should keep him, but he's probably gone.
Todd Bowles.
Keep. I say keep. Because that team was slated to not win any games.
Yeah, that's true.
Let that man find his quarterback. This is the year. Next year's the year for him. If he comes back with a quarterback that has potential and starts playing amazing, keep him.
Yeah. Vance Joseph in Denver.
It's his first year.
Yeah, you got to keep him.
This is his first year. I'm of the proponent that 3 years is the minimum.
Yeah.
3 years is a minimum to build your team.
Yeah. Jason Garrett has already been said. Jerry Jones already said Jason Garrett's coming back.
And I like that. Jason Garrett is a good coach. All right, there we go. Good coach. I mean, he had a down year this year, but his two main guys, one's going through suspension problems, and even when he wasn't there, he wasn't there. And Dak Prescott, it's just a sophomore slump. That's
Yeah.
it. It happens.
I think, would you believe that most Cowboys fans are saying Dak Prescott's a bust? Would you believe me if I told you that?
I believe you.
I was
Because-
thinking Bucks was going to have a great year. Yeah, honestly, a lot of us did. They read their own press clippings.
I believe Cowboys fans would say that because they're Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
If they're not America's team, it's somebody else's fault, not their own.
Now, back to what he was saying about with Dirk Cutter and the Bucks. Honestly, a lot of people had the Bucks being a big name team this year, being a team to beat. But my thing is, they read their own press clippings. You got people like Chris Baker, not really like being serious.
I'm just gonna say it. Chris Baker's an. Can I say it? Am I allowed to curse?
Go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Chris Baker's an asshole.
Yeah. Because, see, here's my thing. The one thing we didn't get on Hard Knocks was Chris Baker was talking bad about, like, the kickers and stuff, and we thought that was all fine and dandy, but in reality, you know...
Bro, they tell you don't jump on 4th and, 3?
4th and 5.
Don't jump. And you're
Joe McCoy told him don't jump.
your phone's too hot.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We're going through technological difficulties. Your phone can't charge because it's too hot. That's hilarious.
Oh, man. Well, hold on.
I mean, it's gonna live. It's got 13. It's just hot.
All right, I'm going to just say what I'm going to say, and then we'll get off. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And
Hopefully it'll. Yeah, make sure that does.
I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and then I'll get off.
Say my mama shusap.
But yeah, Chris, you're right. Chris Baker is.
He's an asshole. Like they tell you not to do it, and you're gonna fight with them all the way through, and be like, no, watch the quarterback.
Gerald told him, don't jump. And then here's the other thing: when you're laughing and smiling about it in the locker room after the game, here's the thing about it too: the Bucks radio network picked it up before they allowed the press to go in the locker room. Jameis and Quan Alexander were about to jump on this, or they were about to jump on this man. They were about to jump on him.
It's pretty sad how far the Bucks have actually they've not fallen very far.
Not fallen.
They're just
They're
hitting their head on the wall.
read their own press clip.
The same wall they've been hitting their head on since 08.
1976.
No,
Joe McCoy.
because they won a Super Bowl. Remember?
Yeah.
Shish.
Oh, well,
Since like
2003?
No, because Gruden had like an 11-5 season after
In 05.
Yeah.
05.
Yeah, in 05. So after 05,
In 06.
same wall they've been hitting their head in 05.
But yeah, I mean, and then too, see, my thing, Chris Baker won't be here next year. Deshaun Jackson is having issues. Did you hear about his thing?
I heard about the
car?
truck that was left.
Can't hear well.
Oh.
Sounds like wind blowing. Oh, my bad. Oh man,
It's gonna die.
it's gonna. Yeah,
It
honestly,
will if it dies, it dies.
I'm gonna just say what I'm gonna say.
To the Twitter follower, we'd love to have you again. We're going through technological problems right now.
I didn't bring my tablet.
His phone's too hot, and it's gonna die. So we probably may or
lose
not.
you.
We will lose you. For how long, we won't know. But make sure to follow us on Facebook, Flag on the Play Sports, blah blah blah. On on Instagram. What's our Instagram?
At Throw Flags.
At Throw Flags. You're already following us on Twitter at Penalty Talk. And
Check out our YouTube page.
do we have a YouTube page?
Yeah, we do.
Wonderful.
Can you move the phone, Ken Harlot?
Bro.
Oh. But yeah.
Here, you say all that again. I'm going to dazzle the
There we
people
go.
listening to us right now.
So check us out on South Carolina Dog 101. Oh, awesome. I like that. That's pretty cool. South Carolina State fan, I take it. Just wondering. But follow us on Twitter, or as you already are at Penalty Talk. Follow us on Instagram at Throw Flags. And follow us on Facebook at Flag on the Play Sports Talk.
Also, listen to the continuation of this whenever it drops. It's not done. It's just other problems. So,
also, I will be live prior to the kickoff of the first college football playoff game. I'll be live on Instagram at Penalty Talk. Hopefully, our boy Skipper Pickle can join us.
Why don't we be live?
I mean, hey, you hop on there with me.
I can join you. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be at the house. I mean, you wanna come to the house?
I'm not coming to your house.
Oh, okay. Well,
Get too far. I can join you.
yeah, you can. Yeah, join me then.
I can join your thing. Yeah.
Join me.
Jeez.
Join
All right. Y'all have a good one, okay?
Yeah,
Y'all
definitely.
Stay safe.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and we already didn't tell you.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Press the stop button. I can't hold this forever.
Alrighty.
All right, back to you guys. We won't deny you anymore. Don't play it again. Come on, bruh. We gotta get back to the other people listening.
Because they matter. They're important to us.
Why you talk with a lisp?
Let me get that fan.
Why? Just unplug it.
No.
Unplug it. Unplug it. It's too hot. Unplug it. You just have to leave it alone.
Yeah, you're right.
Where are we at? We're at Jason Garrett.
Yeah.
Jason Garrett, quarterback. Wait.
He was a quarterback behind Troy Aikman.
I don't know why I just blanked like that.
He was
Jason
a quarterback
Garrett.
behind Troy Aikman though.
We gotta. They're gonna keep Jason Garrett, and that's a good call. Bad year, sophomore slump, blah blah blah. Dirk Cutter.
But wait a minute. Here's my other thing. About what do you think they need to do with Dez? Because a lot of people calling for Dez to be gone.
I don't know. He's like a superstar that hasn't reached his potential, but it's like too late.
You know, I'm with you. Because my thing is, see, when he doesn't get his way, he cries. He cries. Too much.
I need a refill.
And I get a refill.
On to the next one. Jay Gruden. I didn't know Jay Gruden was leaving.
They want him. Honestly, that's the rumor. Because they talked about it on NFL Now. I saw it with the
Why-
rap report, with the rap sheet.
Why is he getting another NFL job? He didn't do good
Because
at
the Redskins
Washington.
don't appreciate him.
But he didn't do good in Washington.
Cincy would appreciate him probably.
But he didn't do good in Washington.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Me don't know, man.
No. I don't know. I don't know.
And while we're on this, this is my moment.
With the
This
Gruden-
is my time.
The Gruden groomers.
Bump Gruden.
The Gruden groomers.
Shut up. Everybody, everybody is talking about Gruden now because the Bucks gave Gruden a Ring of Honor. Whoop-de freaking do. Now he wants to come back and coach. Are you kidding me?
They need to get Tony Dungy that
Let's
Ring of Honor.
let's remember that Gruden was fired. People, they lost 4 straight in that year. Gruden was fired.
Is he saying they were a playoff team that year and they lost 4 straight?
4 straight. They're gone. No. Don't come back. Stay away. Go to Oakland and go mess up Oakland. Don't come
I
back.
don't even think they want him.
Don't come back to my team.
I don't even think they want him. In Oakland?
Do they not?
They act like they do. They say they do. Vols fans were saying they wanted him.
That's because Tennessee, they should have got Shiano. I'm going to be honest.
But then that thing surfaced.
What thing?
The thing about how Shiano knew about the whole rape.
Everybody knew that. That's not new news.
I know.
They
but
knew that years ago when that thing blew up. But it's the point of, all right, so you're not gonna give him another chance to be a head coach? It's not like he was a head coach. He was an assistant. Not saying that I condone what he did, but damn, prisoners can have jobs again.
Very true.
He ain't go to jail. He ain't do it.
Very true. Very
Now
very
he knows.
True.
Next time he better tell, or his booty gonna be on the line. It's true. It's true. So I don't know. I feel like Tennessee, they're just complaining and moaning for nothing.
But I do like what Philip Fulmer did.
What'd he say?
He went out and got Jeremy Pruitt.
I like the Jeremy Pruitt pick, but whatever. I don't know. I'm a strong believer that we should have got the Tennessee job. I feel like we were way more qualified.
Honestly, hey. You would have gave Florida a better game. I tell you one thing, that boy wouldn't have caught that Hail Mary pass at the end.
Boy, I would have had everybody doing up downs.
Right down the sideline.
Y'all would have been running for days. Y'all would have ran until each day spelt out Tennessee on the field.
And then Rocky Top got a lot of hills. Smoky Mountains.
Oh yeah. Y'all be running up them Rocky Tops too. Yeah, but all right.
But
What's next? What's next?
Honestly,
we gotta address our dudes. The last question. What do you think the Browns gonna do with their top 2 picks?
Josh Rosen.
I don't like it.
I hate that, but Josh Rosen.
I don't like it.
And then probably I want to say Saquon if the 49ers don't get him.
Here's what I say. Saquon, go Saquon, right? And then get Baker Mayfield. I understand you whiffed and you miffed on the Johnny Manziel thing, but at least he won't give you off the field problems. As far as we know. He'll give you on the field problems, which is a whole nother story, but off the field problems, you're at least safe. And he's a good, talented quarterback. He'll bring that edge that you need, that edge, because y'all missing something. Y'all missing something. Y'all need to call on Jesus.
You know something that someone said to me
What?
at Christmas dinner?
What?
Every year that the Patriots have been good, the Browns have been terrible. And then even before that, when the Browns were good,
When were the Browns good? You talking about like the 50s?
we're talking about like the mid 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s. The Patriots were bad.
The Browns weren't good.
The Browns were, when they had like Doug Flutie and all them,
They got a ring?
they didn't get a ring.
All right, they weren't good.
I mean, a lot of good teams didn't get rings. Look at the 98 Vikings. Great team.
I'll give you that.
Great team.
I'll
no
give you
ring.
that. I'll give you that.
Exactly.
The Bills.
Yeah,
4 years in a row.
Exactly 4 straight seasons. Good team, no ring.
Oh yeah, you gotta mention what our dude told us.
Like I said, the dude we were talking to.
He told us that Jim Kelly lost the game for them.
Exactly.
He lost the game for them. He got mad.
Because he put it on the wrong hash.
And he put it on the wrong hash.
The Super Bowl that was here.
Oh, isn't that
He put the ball on the wrong hash, and that's how they lost.
He did it on purpose.
Because what's his name? Scott Norwood had never hit a field goal from that hash.
All season, apparently, from that hash, he missed every
So
field
don't
goal.
blame the helicopter in the end zone at the old Tampa Stadium.
Never heard that before.
It was because of the Korean War just ended. Or the Korean War was going on, and they put the helicopter in the end zone.
I don't think that's right.
Not
Korea was
not
in
the
the
Korean
40s.
War, but the Gulf War. It was like the second Gulf War.
I'll say that.
Yeah,
I'll go with
because
that.
it was in 1991, I believe.
That's like the first Gulf War, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
But
and but yeah,
Korea
the
is
helicopter
not
was
right.
in. Yeah,
Korea is not right.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, and so he misses it. Never hit. He wasn't gonna make that. Now, if he had made that, see. Now, here's my other thing. If the Bills make that kick to win the Super Bowl against the Giants, against Bill Parcells and the Giants in that Super Bowl that was here, do the Bills go to 4 straight Super Bowls still?
Probably, and they probably win more.
They probably win one more and they lose the other 2.
I mean, think about it.
at least.
Apparently, from what I'm being told, they lost to almost every NFC East team.
They did.
Yeah,
They did.
Each of those 4 NFC East.
Lost to the Giants. They lost.
Quite possibly the toughest division in the NFL in history.
Yeah, realistically, yes.
Oh, actually, we're at a time period. So, we're going to take a quick little break. Stick around with us for these. Are we doing sponsored messages in this
Go
one?
ahead on. Do your thing.
Are we doing...
Do your thing. Your thing you need.
Okay, I guess we'll run it. We'll be right back. You ever get that itching, burning feeling?
I sure do.
Means your girl probably cheated on you.
Oh, man.
But with new virginity wipes, you can just wipe away that STD.
Yay!
Real clean.
Yes!
You'll be okay
Awesome.
till tomorrow
Oh, man.
when you go to the doctor
Oh.
and he tells you that you have AIDS.
No!
You're gonna die.
Oh.
And you're probably gonna die very bad. But
Oh.
with virginity wipes, you'll always feel clean.
Hey, I guess.
Till the day of your casket,
Oh, man.
which is probably in a week.
Oh.
Because you didn't smash a lot of girls raw. It's okay, little Jimmy.
I'm gonna die.
Yes, you are, son.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
you are. Well,
Well, you know what? At least it was worth it. It was all worth it.
virginity wipes. Pick them up at your local store. $19.95.
They work for me.
They didn't work, Jimmy.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Jay Peeps from Flag on the Play Sports Talk, and right now you're listening to the Run and Gun podcast with me and JC.
JC, whoa.
Also, right before we get back, we want to let you know, check you in on a few things. Follow us on Facebook at Flag on the Play Sports Talk. Follow us on Instagram at Throw Flags.
And
follow,
don't forget that YouTube page.
Yep, don't forget the YouTube page. Check us out on YouTube, our new YouTube page as well. Also, too, follow us on Twitter at Penalty Talk. Thank you for listening.
Hey, man, if you need to hit us up, don't forget that too now.
Also, too, yeah, hit us up as well. Good thing you reminded me. Hit us up at our email, flagontheplaysports@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. Back to the Run and Gun podcast.
Your regularly scheduled morning.
Only one step ahead of heartbreak, one step ahead of misery. One step is all I have to take backwards to be the same old fool for you I used to be.
We're just dancing over here from that intro music. I hope you caught those commercials. You know, a lot of people paid a lot of money for you to hear those. So let's get it. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, so here's the first thing we got. NBA City Edition uniforms. It's kind of like the NBA's version of Color Rush uniforms.
Yeah,
They look pretty cool.
they look cool.
Yeah, you got
Will they last though? because
Honestly, if you look at, it's kind of like the Cinco de Mayo uniforms. A little bit, but it's
Little
not
bit?
Hispanic. But it's more like colorful. It's meant to harp on that alternate color that the NBA teams use.
I can dig it as long as it's not like ugly like the Seattle Seahawks.
Like, go check out the
That
the Golden
neon-
State Warriors.
That neon green is just.
Check out the Golden State Warriors one. It looks pretty cool. They're like the main one. And then also too, Kobe got the Lakers a black uniform. It's actually kind of cool. Kind of cool. Next thing we got is Rondo gets 25 assists in a game. So last night the Pelicans were playing. Rondo tried to do a lot himself, really. Couldn't really do it all himself. And gets himself in trouble, can't score anything.
Before you do that, I just looked it up. I dig it. I dig it.
You dig it?
I dig
Let me
it.
see the other ones.
I can dig it.
Yeah, that's the Golden State one. It
I
looks
dig
like
it.
a color rush
I
kind of.
can dig it. I like that. I like that New Orleans one. The purple. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, Utah. Utah look like a tank top though.
It looks like very 70s. It looks like the 70s Atlanta Hawks.
No, it looks like a white dude on the beach.
That too.
Yeah.
Very true.
Uh-huh.
Like
OKC, I like
OKC,
it. I like the.
Looks like an army fatigue for the Spurs.
I get it, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. Dallas, no.
Looks very WNBA-ish.
Boston's the same.
Because they're
The
very-
Pacers, though.
That's nice.
That's nice. That's wonderful.
I like that.
That's
The
wonderful.
Cleveland.
If you guys want to see this, it's on USA Today. We're gonna get out of there. But what were you saying? I'm sorry.
So
Before I cut you off.
Rajon Rondo gets 25 assists in a game. He's the 7th player to do so.
25.
So here's the thing. Rondo last night for the Pelicans started out trying to score for himself, struggled a little bit.
That's okay.
So then he was like, you know what? I'm going to just do what I do best. So I'm going to just start dishing the ball around.
He was Rondo of Celtics. Rondo.
He with these assists.
He's not Rondo. He's been Rondo.
When he started dishing the ball around, he still looked like Rondo of the Celtics.
Ooh.
So he started dishing the ball around, got 25 assists.
Here's my only
7.
question: Did he win? Did they win?
Did they win?
You
Yes,
don't know?
they did.
They did.
They did win.
They did win. Oh. Well then, yeah. Okay, cool. If they would have lost, I would have been like, well,
I
all of
'cause,
that
like,
was for nothing. All of that was for nothing. Well,
He had a very nice play last night. He dished it off, and Andre, what's Andre? Oh man, what's his name? Went to Kentucky.
oh my boy Boogie,
Boogie.
DeMarcus Cousins,
Not him.
the Brow.
Yeah, the brow. Andre Davis. That's his name. My bad. Andre Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, Anthony Davis. My bad.
Put respect on his name.
My fault.
Apologize to Andre
I'm
Davis.
sorry, Andre Davis.
That's not his name. That's not his name. I got you. We're sorry, Anthony Davis. We love you. Don't beat us up. He could really stomp on us.
But my bad, my fault. They played the Nets last night, and they won 128 to 113.
What's up with these scores, man?
I don't know, but off those assists, Anthony Davis had 33 points. He had 33 points.
Me, Anthony.
Yeah, I said Anthony.
I thought you called him Andre.
No, I said he had 33. He had 33 points. He's 11 of 19 from the field goal, and he's
Okay.
7 of 8 from the free throw line.
Okay.
So not bad by
Not
Rondo.
bad, no. All right, what's next? What's next?
What's next is
Got to get out of here. We got to get these people out of here.
NHL action. We got-
NHL.
So it's realistically right now it's looking like the best of the East against the best of the West.
Oh, you were telling me that Vegas, the new team in Vegas, has the best record with the Lightning.
So yeah, the
One of the
Lightning
best
have a
records.
record of 26-7-2,
Yeah.
and then that's the best team in the East.
Yeah. What does Vegas got?
Vegas has a record of 24-9-2. These are the hottest teams in hockey right now.
I'm pretty sure the Lightning lead the league in scoring, right?
Yes, they do.
They do. Okay.
And honestly, too, the Lightning tonight they play the Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
They play the Canadians tonight.
Oh, Jonathan
Right.
Drew and
Yeah, Jonathan.
the
Yep.
return.
Nikita Kucherov, team leader.
the return.
Nikita Kucherov leads the team in points and goals.
That's the same thing.
It's actually kind of a different thing, but
Points and goals.
we're not hockey buffs.
Yeah, you said
We hockey buffs, but we know a thing or two about it.
Points and goals. That's the same thing.
But the interesting thing I want to say about it is, honestly, I don't want to be bold this soon before the All-Star game.
They're winning. They're gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't want to curse them or anything.
I don't wanna be
but
too-
they're gonna win.
I don't want to be too bold before the actual Stanley
They're
Cup.
the best team in Tampa, and we're actually in Florida, and we're hot most of the year.
Well, Jacksonville's pretty good too. The Jaguars.
No.
Florida's a hot
But they're
team.
still the best.
Yeah, they are. I'd watch them.
All right.
But
Next.
but I'm gonna get to this before we go on. So the Golden Knights,
Touch it. Hurry up.
when they met the
met.
Lightning over there in Vegas,
They beat them.
they beat the Lightning 4-3.
That was close.
That was cool. But my thing is, I wouldn't put it past these two to see each other in the Stanley Cup.
I wouldn't either.
I would-
I feel like if Vegas does that, the rest of the professional leagues should put on notice and then be like, oh, we should create more expansion team. Because I'm with the more expansion team.
Yeah.
I want to root for somebody, and I want to also see the breakup, the monopoly of the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you also know too. Here's the other thing: they will see each other again on January 18th.
Oh.
And it'll be here.
Here?
It'll be here in the
Okay.
Emblem. We may have to make that.
We may.
We may have to be there for that.
We'll attempt. We're broke.
Just dress warm because it gets cold inside the hockey arenas.
All right, we'll try. All right, what's next?
Um,
And are we on final stuff?
Yeah, FSU and USM last night. Florida State and Southern Miss. Yeah, I saw something that was funny on Twitter last night. Someone said it. Isn't it ironic that James Blackman, after every play, he's more comfortable. He's 1,000 times more confident with this. Without some coach screaming at him after every play, going to the sideline.
I mean that would make you comfortable. I don't know.
Because he set an Independence Bowl record, which, I mean, come on, it's the Independence Bowl. No disrespect to the people that walk on.
It's the how did FSU make bowl eligibility bowl?
Yeah.
Because we're not even sure anyway. We're not sure.
But I mean, here's the thing: they had the extra game, they wanted to reschedule it, and they got it.
I think that may be the reason why they're bowl eligible.
is.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, too, I mean, Willie Taggart. They spoke to Willie Taggart after the game or during the game in the second quarter. He said, "There's one thing you'll never see Florida State do again." And that was you'll never see Florida State get in a huddle.
Just beating up my mic.
I'm
Just
sorry. I'm
beating
sorry.
up my mic. Go ahead.
He
Keep
said
going.
you'll never see Florida State get back in a huddle again.
Really.
Really.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. It seems like I'm always that guy, and I'm always the only guy ever saying this. But I feel like the interim coach maybe should have gotten a
Odell?
little nod.
Odell.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Haggins, yeah, he should have got a
I
nod.
feel like a part of me feels like he didn't want the head coaching job,
Man,
but at the same time too,
he's a Florida State man till he dies. Like he
Very true.
coaches for him. He played D line for him. He even spit bars for him.
in the Seminole rap,
They were a little-
QBs, watch out, my friends. I'm Odell Higgins. I'm back again.
I mean, it was a little rudimentary,
You know
but
what?
he had bars.
You want to know what I found out when they actually recorded that?
What?
It took over like 20 takes for him to get that right.
That's true though. That's real life. I'm telling you, I run a recording studio in where we're recording right now, and I'll tell you, it takes like 30 takes for anyone to get anything right. It feels like.
Believable.
Yeah, it
Believable.
happens. It happens.
Now let's shoot on over to the Lone Star State. Well, actually, no. Before we get there, I want to tell you something else about this Walk-Ons Independence Bowl. So I'm watching the commercials for this Walk-On's Independence Bowl in this restaurant. Drew Brees is a co-owner of this restaurant.
What restaurant?
Walk-Ons, that's what it's called.
Oh.
So I'm looking at this and I'm like, do they have one of these in Florida? Because I really want to go now. Turns out it's mostly in
Louisiana.
in Louisiana and eastern Texas.
I was about to say probably Texas, yeah.
I'm just looking at it like, man, because these Bayou commercials just got me mouth watering right now.
Go on ahead in the bayou.
Between the shrimp and the gumbo and the chicken and all the other food, it was
Shrimp
awesome.
and chicken. I like that.
That was awesome.
I like that. All right, we got to stay on topic. All right.
Let's shoot on over to the Lone Star State, deep in the heart of Texas, in Houston.
Oh, we're talking about Houston. Okay, go ahead.
There was the Texas Bowl last night.
Okay.
Texas and Missouri. So the Missouri players last night walk out onto the field, or the other night, they walk out onto the field and they do the horns down symbol, which is ultimately the utter disrespect to the University of Texas.
Left horn down, right horn down. I mean, there's no word to replace that. I can't. There's no word to replace that.
What happens is, so they get in the game, and Texas has already jumped out on them.
Can I say it?
Go ahead, say it.
Can I say it? Texas utterly disrespects these fools and beats them.
And so, but here's the thing: second quarter rolls around, Drew Lock comes out, right? Fires a dart, long touchdown. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't pick Texas to win this game. I had no faith in Texas. You and the Bug, y'all have faith in Texas.
Yeah, I believed in
didn't.
Texas.
So Drew Lock comes out and does his thing. He's got his 6 shooters. He's putting his coat on, like that. I'm acting like I'm not seeing this right now. He's putting his coat on and stuff like that. And next thing you know, so it gets to be about 19
You gotta
seconds.
describe it. You gotta describe it because they can't see it.
Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
No, not what you're seeing from me.
Oh.
What he's doing.
So he's acting like he's putting his coat on, trying to look nice and stuff, get gussied up.
Yeah.
Because they're about to come back and win this game.
Okay.
That never happened. So with 19 seconds left,
Then Tom Herman.
Tom Herman comes out on the sideline trying to mock. He tries to mock him because they already mocked the sign of the Longhorn.
You ever seen a quail? Not even a quail.
Yeah.
You ever seen a quail with a
Yeah.
big chest, sticking
Yeah.
his chest out? Yeah, he looked like that.
Yeah.
Walking
so
on the sidewalk.
he comes on the sideline. He does that same thing, trying to get gussied up and stuff.
Not even a penguin. He was wilding like a penguin, trying to make. It was hilarious. I recommend that you see that video.
Yeah, you have to check.
You
that
have
out.
the
It's
time.
up there on our Twitter page.
Is it?
Yes. It
Okay,
is. We
well done.
retweeted it. But yeah, it was actually hilarious. So my thing is like, so Missouri went dancing with bulls last night.
And they got the horn.
They definitely got the horn. Because see, the thing about it, what people don't get is Texas and Missouri. That's a rivalry in the old Big 12. That honestly, I think should be played more. People argue that Texas should play teams like Texas A&M more, Nebraska more, because a lot of traditionalists, like our older 50-plus two crew members, the Bug and Raw Dog, will tell you Texas and Oklahoma, Texas and Nebraska, or Texas and Missouri, Texas and Texas A&M. Those were good games. Those were interesting games to watch back in the day. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're blue blood programs.
Yep.
But yeah, I digress.
We
But
digress. Oh, that means it's time. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us with you. Wait, is there something else on the list?
well,
we're
we
good.
can get to predictions here
Nah.
for Sunday for the NFL.
Nah. All right, I'll do it. I'll read it real quick.
I got you. I'm putting you in because your boy, the Bug's already put his in.
He's put it in.
He's put his in.
He's
So
put
here we
his
go. Packers at Lions.
We haven't called these yet.
No, we haven't called these yet.
Packers and Lions. Lions, unfortunately.
And then also Texans and Colts in Indianapolis.
Crap. Texans. Only because there is no only because. I just don't like either. We lose regardless.
Bears and Vikings.
Vikings. Case Keenum. Manimal.
Very true. Patriots and Jets.
Patriots.
Muhammad Wilkerson may not even be available for the Jets, too.
Because they're sitting him because they don't want to pay him. He's gone this year.
True. Redskins at Giants.
Redskins. Giants are trash.
Cowboys at Eagles.
Eagles. Nick Foles plays up.
All right. The team that's on the clock as of now versus the Steelers.
Steelers. Browns suck. They have building blocks. Let me say that. But suck.
When the Browns lose this game on Sunday, they are going to be 0-17 dating back to last season. They lose 10 more games, they will break the Buccaneers record of 0-26.
You just want that because you don't want the Bucks to have it anymore.
Think about it. Honestly, I mean, you know what? I'll talk to you about that when we get out of here.
Yeah.
Panthers and Falcons.
Panthers. Falcons can't hold a lead. And the only way to win is to get a lead.
Yeah. Bengals at Ravens.
Ravens. Bengals suck.
Bills at Dolphins down in Miami.
Bills. But I hope they lose the offseason because they're not treating Tyrod Taylor right.
Very true. Chiefs at Broncos.
Chiefs. They need to figure out how they're going to win in the playoffs.
Very true. Raiders at Chargers.
Chargers. Raiders have a lot of crap going on.
All right. I think now we're into our flexed games. I got flexed to 425 because of playoff scenarios. 49ers at Rams.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, we was just talking about this. I finally started calling Jimmy Garoppolo Jimmy G. Jimmy the G.
I know it says
He hasn't lost yet.
True.
I'm still going to say Rams, but don't disrespect him. I feel like it may be close. I'm only saying Rams because they did shellac the Seattle
Honestly,
Seahawks.
I feel like the 49ers are about to dominate this offseason.
Oh yeah, they're going to win the offseason.
And
They've got their quarterback. They've got a young defense that just needs a few more pieces and to stay healthy.
They need some more receivers and a second running back.
Yep, and O-line would help.
The Bay Area is going to get interesting.
Rams.
Cardinals and Seahawks.
Seahawks, till I die.
Saints and Bucks.
Saints. Bucks are in disarray.
Yep. Jaguars at Titans. If the Titans win, the Titans will be in the playoffs. It's in Nashville.
Who did the Jaguars beat last week?
The Jaguars lost to the 49ers last week in San Francisco. And
Tennessee.
Ooh.
Do or die situation. Bold pick.
Nice. All right, that's going to do it for us here.
That's it? That'll do her? All right. Thank you for joining us for this hour and 7:29, 30, 31. I'm Jay.
I'm Jay Peeps.
And we're Flag on the Play Sports with the podcast. Enjoy your time. This has been brought to you by The Shack and Virginity Wipes. And who else has sponsored us?
Well, the Bug and Raw Dog.
They ain't sponsored nothing. Where the money at? Show me the money. I'm like Jerry Maguire in this. All right, guys. Y'all be easy. Stay safe. Drive safe. Have a wonderful morning.
Have a wonderful new year.
Afternoon.
Evening.
And midnight if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Let's go get coffee, bro.
Let's go eat a snack.
Oh, God, I'm hungry.
Only one step ahead of heartbreak, one step ahead of misery. One step is all I have to take backwards to be the same old fool for you I used to be. I'm only